Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first sort of Let's Play content I'm actually recording since coming back. Hopefully something simple but in the wheelhouse that you guys will like to watch. An extremely simplified grand strategy game, or probably one of the foundational grand strategy games thankfully brought free-to-play to Steam. Risk. This isn't actually my favourite version of the game. There was a Windows 98 version which I really did used to like. It was less Android mobile game looking, which I know this is a mobile game as well, so that's why. And there was just something about it. It might just be nostalgia, quite possibly actually, but as a free-to-play game, you know, who can complain? So let's go single player. We'll start off on the classic map for the first one. Yes, we'll use 5 tokens. Manual placement, no, to save time. Fixed card bonuses, yes. AI difficulty, let's go on expert. We won't have Fog of War on, we won't have blizzards, and we will have a true random dice, because dice should be random. I'm not completely sure what all of these settings do. I'm guessing from what I remember from playing previous versions of the game. Now, I always prefer having a full set of people to play against, so let's get in. I'm starting third, and I seem to have a good holdout in the Western Hemisphere. We'll have to see what the orange and the yellow people do. Is it just me, or does saying the yellow people sound rather racist? Okay, orange did a little bit of expansion in the Northern Hemisphere. Yellow looks like they might be going for the Asian sphere. Well, Northern Asian, actually, so more like a Russian Siberia. Oh, the yellow people are in Japan. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that quietly there. Okay, I have 3 troops. I could look into trying to get all of North America, which would grant me obviously more points, but I think what I'm going to do is add the units to Central America and head down into Venezuela, so that I can try and take South Africa first, which is going to be easier to defend, and my United States troops might end up coming down to Central America just as a... for now, let's just move them over there balanced. 4 seems to be more than enough to keep on going. I could look at trying to get my Great Britain and Scandinavia troops joined onto like the Connected Empire so that I can bring them into on the Fortify phase. I forgot what it was going to be called, but I think I'm going to leave it at that for now. Orange seems to be spread out enough that I don't have to worry too much there, so let's just... I'm not actually going to bother fortifying. I get the 1 card. Hopefully we will get more of them. I'm pretty sure we get them as long as we conquer a province, or is it just that we have to attack? Oh, and it looks like Blue is making a play for South America, and did brilliantly in getting to that. Really going to go all the way up to 10 there? Well, that went by rather quickly. I was hoping to actually talk myself through the turns, but what I think I will do is just take off the rest of the provinces from him, and hopefully then go fortified and send the troops from Argentina back up to Venezuela. Just to try and confuse Blue a bit, seems well he does have such a large stack. Hopefully he won't knock me out of North America, Central and North America completely, but we'll have to see what he does. I'm expecting him to try and go south and take out the islands first, and maybe once he goes here he might try to go over to Africa? No, but he did not, move, and I'm going to get cards first, so hopefully someone's going to attack him first. Purple, can you... you've got nowhere near enough, but you are going to take out Africa. Oh no, you failed to take Africa. Oh, yeah. Second time. Oh no, wait, Madagascar's part of it as well, so... There's not many plays being made for North America, but I can't let Blue just take South, so I'm going to have to go for that again. Somebody's already got Australia. If you guys haven't twigged already, I'm not actually doing that well. Or at least I don't think I am. Orange has thankfully stayed out of North America, so is yellow. So I don't have to worry too much about all of this. But it would be nice to simplify this border. For instance, if I could get my troops in the United States up to here and some troops just to fill the backing of there, that would be nice. But at the moment, well, they did just simplify the numbers a bit. But you're going to try and kill me. Okay, I'm going to make a play for North America instead. Hopefully... tap the dice. I don't... Go away! Can I take yellow out of the continent completely? No, nowhere near, and I've just F myself in the A ever so slightly. Not good, not good. I'm gonna fortify. Just to maybe trying to encourage Blue to go over into Africa instead. You know, you like Africa. You do. No. Whoa, the dice really looked out for us there. In fact, next turn, what cards do I have? I do have a tradable amount, not the best, but good, so I can probably kick Blue out of South America and leave them in Europe. Actually, Blue, how many cards do you have? You have 3. I have played this on the my phone a couple of times, so... Oh, can you finish him off here? Brilliant. This means that when... I'm going to say when, despite the fact, you know, look at the dice and all that. When I destroy Blue, I should get an extra set of 3 cards, which won't mean, unfortunately... I thought would mean that I'd probably be able to trade a second set, but I don't know whether this has that built in. But either way, next turn I should have a continent, and I should have 2 sort of choke points in which to defend it, and from there I can have a look at taking out North America. It's a shame. If Orange could have been killed there as well, I might have been able to have a look at killing them. Let's do the trade, because I'm going to need to make sure I have enough troops to definitely finish these off, and I would like to get to North Africa to deny Purple that continent bonus. So down to Peru, then Argentina, up to Brazil. And from Brazil... Oh, yeah. We've killed a Napoleon-looking guy. From Brazil, let's hop over towards Western Sahara. So that's probably a little bit low for Western Sahara, isn't it? Either way, that's me happy. Iceland is there. I was going to say what I could do is maybe consider attacking from eastern United States into Ontario or Quebec, and then move my troops out of Great Britain, but I'm not going to do that for now. This seems fine to me. Actually, what I will do is fortify and pull my troops out of the United States, and not that bothered if I lose this. Next turn I can dump a lot of troops into Mexico, Central America, and hopefully push all the way up and to the Alaska province. I wasn't looking there, but it looks as though I did quite well on the dice again on North Africa. Green, you're making a play for Europe, it would appear. I'm hoping you don't go North Africa and into Brazil and steal my bonus. Thankfully you're not, but you have taken Europe. It's one thing having the +2 for Australia, but a +5 for Europe is more than I would like you to have. Orange, can you take the Ukraine, please? Or is that Russia? I don't know what they call them in this. And the shape of the map's rather weird anyway, so... yeah, thankfully, okay, they're not going to get the bonus for Europe, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Orange... Let's see, can I go 1, 2, 3? I don't think they connect. So 1, 2, send the minimum here, and then try to take out the rest of this. Do I have a acceptable trade? I do. I would have preferred to have done it once I could have at least had one of them be in my card, but I want to take out the North American region of this turn. Quickly up. Can we finish yellow off here, please? I can't remember whether Northwest Territory and Quebec touch, so I'm only going to move 3 over there, and yeah, they don't, so if I'd have moved all my troops, they would have been stuck there. Let's take out the Northwest Territory. Lost 8. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the Continental bonus this time, but I am going to just push for it anyway. That's a shame. Actually, maybe not a shame, because Orange is unlikely to put any troops in there, because, you know, the main group of territories is here, and Green is going to be less focused about coming into my territory, as they are trying to get their Continental bonus. So I think if I just go to Fortify and move you up here to defend from Green directly, excluding my Orange buffer in Alaska, that should be better. Thankfully, Purple didn't get many more troops, so they're just going to do the minimum to try and get their card for this turn. And ooh, it's a shame I don't have North America this time, because with the Americas, the 2 bonuses from the Americas, I probably could have finished them off next turn, and I'm assuming, because they didn't trade this time, yet they have 5 cards. Do I think I could finish them off? Orange, could you... Damn you, Orange! What did I say? I said you'd focus over here! I guess by the time I got to this, you only had the 2 provinces there, but... You're leaving Green with the possibility I could... hopefully yellow. Come on, yellow. I need you to... Preferably have took Ukraine... you are going to take Ukraine. Good. I hope that's Ukraine... No, you're not. Damn it! Oh, but you have made it so I could possibly finish off Orange. Orange has 3 cards with my 2. Is it 5 when I get to trade again myself? I think it's 5, and apparently we have wild cards in this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to risk it. I'm going to try and take all of North America with the troops that I get this time. I believe the mechanic is if I have 5 cards, I have to trade regardless of when the, what phase of the turn we're in. So hopefully take out Orange, get enough cards, take out Purple, get another 5 cards, be forced to trade again. From there, maybe try to finish off Europe. But I'm thinking rather too far ahead of myself at the moment. You know, Heart of the Dice, are we going to fail? Perfect fair. You know, we didn't even actually lose anyone, I don't believe. The Heart of the Dice hate me. I really don't want to let you get that bonus, that's too many cards. But then, despite moving the minimum over there, I'm actually going to pull back as many as I can into North Africa, just to try and stop Purple getting the bonus as well. Oh. I hit the stupid sodding thing again. Purple now only has 2 cards, and yeah. So what I missed was a lot of people using their cards, which is why Orange has so many. If I could have finished off yellow, that would be useful, but I'm not going to be able to do that. I could get another 10 cards. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get, I think, yet another 2 bonus for each of your own cards that you use. Just take the 10. I really want to get North America if I can. I don't think I'm going to be able to because, 8 is a large number. Although that went rather well. What percentage chance? 79 to 80%. 1 in 5? 1 in 5 and you're dead. Which means this turn, it's not the 3 cards that I was planning for last time, but it is going to sort of roughly equate to having 2 cards won this turn. Who's left before green? It is only purple. I can't particularly see them doing anything useful there, so let's... Thankfully didn't lose too many, and I believe I'm still going to pull back the troops again. Just keep doing little... guerrilla raids? What's the term? Harassing sort of raids, skirmishing raids into Europe to keep them from getting that bonus. Hopefully next turn I'll have South and North Americans bonuses. Oh. Actually, thank you, Purple. You just made it harder for him to get the bonus back. I lost one troop. I am perfectly happy just to lose for one. Although it looks like Green might be able to come in here and take away my bonus, or even there and there. But they've connected up their land, which I don't particularly like. They've also isolated this little bit of yellow, which, you know, if they hadn't have done that, I maybe could have considered killing yellow off in my next turn. You know, coming over from Alaska, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot of provinces. It depends how many... It really would depend how many people I get, but what I think I would do instead is come from Greenland and start retaking the European territory that I had to start with, which was Great Britain and Scandinavia. I actually think I'm just going to take Iceland this turn and allow my troops to build up for another turn, because while I probably could... Actually, no, 7 and 6. I don't have enough troops to kill everybody in Europe, and what I would like to be able to do is, in one turn, move from Iceland, North Africa being my 2 choke points for the eastern part of the Americas, to having the Ukraine, yes it is the Ukraine in this game, and the Middle East being my eastern choke points of my empire. Because at the moment I only have the 3 provinces to worry about, where everybody else has long borders, which makes it a lot easier for me to stack my troops up, makes it a lot harder for them to break into my territory. I really did not expect a game of Risk against the computer to take this long. Where are you going to go with M6? Then 9, you might be almost certainly coming for me. Hopefully you don't go all the way to Brazil, and you just focus on defending your African territory. Good. That means you're effectively defending me from green, and I can... What do I have to trade? I do have a full set to trade next time. Alberta or Northwest Territory, neither of them... Does it bother me too much about getting the extra troop? Either way, they're probably just going to be fortified into here. Don't go to Brazil. That's great. How many cards does purple have? Only the 1. Damn it. Why is it every time I'm in a position to kill one of them, they only have 1 card? I guess I could go for yellow. That's 3 cards, which would be added to my 3, so I'd be forced to trade again. And maybe with that I could then... at the bare minimum, if I can kill yellow, I'll have to trade. And that should be enough to defend Brazil. So let's use the 11 that I get from my 2 provinces and a number of territories, and see if I can just go on a mad raid into East Asia and kill off yellow. So down into Japan, we don't really care about the Yakush. Mongolia. Yakush is what I meant. Irakush. I'm saying them wrong, I'm sure I am. I think I can. Into the Urals, then down into Afghanistan to hopefully finish off yellow. From here I will move as many troops as I can into Afghanistan for now. Let's see, is there a better place to get the troops? Oh, Siberia, I thought that was in Serbia, so no, not really. I think for now I will just accept a troop in Alberta, which will... that's not really the border point anymore. It would have been nice if I had Great Britain and I could have traded that out. I don't think there's a good answer, so I'm just going to go with that. Don't overthink things. From here, 10 troops. 10 troops will not be enough. to finish off Africa. So I'm just going to place the troops, and I'm going to call back my Afghanistanis troops from Afghanistan to the to Kamchatka to defend North America. Unfortunately, it is my weak front, but unless he puts all his troops into the Rakush, I don't particularly have to worry. Purple's going to have 2 sets of troops next time. I'm going to be forced to trade, but it's not going to give me a second chance to trade if I kill Purple. At least it'll mean the turn afterwards that I can, trade again. Yep, you guys perfectly, keep fighting each other. Preferably don't finish each other off. Yeah, just keep wasting your troops like that. I don't think you have enough now to... Oh no, you have the 5 there as well. Are you going to go south? Are you going to risk it for a biscuit? I would have had. You need that bonus, which you're not getting now. So let's see. The majority of my troops into Brazil. I'm going to be forced to trade. Greenland... Oh, it's my only option. I was going to say, can I pick where to go? I guess I could either pick Urals or Greenland. At least Urals is on the front line, even if it's not really a particular area I was planning on using. And let's see. I think what I'm going to do is dump them all into Brazil and just make a mad dash play. Hopefully Brazilian troops can take out the Southern Hemisphere, the Icelandic, and my East Asian troops can finish off the Western Hemisphere, and we'll go from there. Let's start off taking out the Kush. That's unfortunate. Oh crap, there's a 7 here in Scandinavia. Either way, I'm going to be rather aggressive this turn. And instead of working on the idea of having troops as a good buffer to defend my continental bonuses, I'm going to work on the idea of land is a good method of defending continental bonuses. And having an entire buffer continent sounds like a way of doing that. So we'll use Africa and Europe as buffers, and Purple should be dead this turn. Down into South Africa, Purple dead. I've just thought I never actually checked to see how the audio was recording. I'm assuming it's recording okay, but I probably should have looked into that a bit sooner. But the game's almost finished, so I am going to do this in a 1-episode play. You're basically stuck, so let's see if you can't. No, you can't. Let's see. I'm going to leave Ukraine, have little odd jobs. I'm not going to be able to finish it this turn, but if I can take out Australia, that's just going to leave him with 2 provinces. He's only going to get 3 troops, so at best he's going to be able to move forward 3 territories, which I don't think will be able to let him stop me getting any of the continental bonuses that I have locked down. Maybe Africa? He'd still be able to stop. And actually, no, North America he would as well, I believe, from his position. He'd be able to go to Kamchatka and then over into Alaska. But basically, he has to devote his entirety of his troops to potentially stopping me getting one of the continental bonuses. The turn afterwards, I have... I'll move you up north, because then basically my North American territory is safe. Africa, if I lose that, I lose that. But yeah, it's over. This is basically it. Oh, you're trading for 10, so you can actually stop me getting a fair few of my bonuses. But not by wasting your troops there. You'd have to have done similar to what I did last turn and try and spread yourself out as much as you can, hopefully stopping me getting the benefits so that you could... Oh yeah, stopping North America, that's fine. But basically I have the entirety of the Southern Hemisphere, so I am getting 19 troops. So I'm going to dump all of my standard troops into the Northwest Territory and my trading troops. I'm going to put into... Yeah, just all into Kamchatka. It's overkill, but I just need to make sure that this guy dies. Worst case scenario, if I don't finish it this turn, which I think this stack of 20 should be able to do, then I can fortify move them so they're closer and they'll be next to the greens next turn, at which point I could dump everything in, and with him only having a 1, I'll know exactly where he's putting his troops. But if 15 get beaten by 3, you know, she deserves to stay alive for another turn. She came really close. She needed to kill 15, she killed 11. It was over, but I do like that, you know, that final fight, she put up brilliant effort. That would have been a true underdog story comeback, but, you know, unfortunately for her, it wasn't. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time that we have for today. As always, I would like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.